All right, welcome everybody. Welcome to part 26 of Final Fantasy 16. This is Jaden X1, and we're probably going to be in it for the long haul today. For I'm trying to get as much done as possible in Final Fantasy 16. So, currently, right now, before I get into it, and this will be a short little news tidbit. My coworker, did try to get into the Battlefield Open beta, for the last, I want to say 3 days straight. I think I've said that yesterday. Before we also talked about a lot of things that I didn't think. Well, let me rephrase that. We all talked about a lot of things that we already know about. Like, for example, Activision's competition has returned from the grave in the form of an open beta, and by the time that game is released, Call of Duty is pretty much a done deal. However, I equally like Battlefield and I equally like Call of Duty. Two shooter games, best of both worlds. Good stories too when it comes to the campaign. Black Ops especially. As well as Battlefields, don't get me wrong. As well as Battlefield Hardline. Which, believe it or not, is one of my favorite Battlefield games I've played. But I also had some special memories in the Call of Duty Black Ops series. Like, for example, I have all the highlights of my best moments of Black Ops 1 in the form of one video. I put them all in one video. And it should be on YouTube somewhere in the YouTube archives. As well as Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, Black Ops 5, Black Ops... Yeah, Black Ops 6. I think we're at Black Ops 6, yeah. Yeah, Black Ops 6, if I'm not mistaken. So, we are currently at Black Ops 7, and we are in the month of August. A lot of people, and I am seriously meaning a lot of people, are having a boatload of fun on Battlefield and trash talking Black Ops 7 at the same time. There's also going to be a world premiere in the Gamescom event. So I'm looking forward to it. And I pretty much think that every streamer and gamer is already trash talking Black Ops 7 when there's not even yet a reveal yet. So pretty much if I were them, I would not judge a book by its cover just yet until the reveal is done. And then they can form their own opinions of what they think about Black Ops 7. However, for me, for Black Ops 7, when it comes to the campaign, I'm looking forward to playing it as well as the multiplayer, because I'm pretty much an OG when it comes to playing campaign first and multiplayer second. But everybody, including this generation, is always going straight towards multiplayer because they want to establish their dominance in multiplayer, in rank, in pretty much any match that they can score kills and outrank other people, and they can pretty much have the right to say that I'm better than you, I shoot faster than you, nah, boo boo. My goodness gracious, calm it down. It's only a game. If you're that excited into dominating multiplayer, I wonder just how upset and sad that you're going to be if you were to take a L from somebody who would rise up against you and then just cap your behind left and right. Yeah, left and right in either Call of Duty or Black Ops or Call of Duty in general. That's just my own 2 cents, my own opinion of sorts, because I've seen it happen way too many times, including a buddy of mine of whom I've always had I always had the pleasure of playing uh, uh, um, Nuketown with. Um, well, pretty much not going to tell you his name at this time because he's a former streamer, but at the same time, he is called, uh, he's called Drew. That's pretty much it, just Drew. He's known by many names though. Monster, Drago Crazy, Dre the Demon. He's known by many names, and he's a seriously competitive player of whom I also had the pleasure of competing against and played with. And he would probably drive circles around you if you're in a if you're in if you're in like a short range map. If you're in a short range map, then you're pretty much toast. Because if Drew knows his way around a certain map, like Nuketown, for example, or firing range for that, for example, then he'll he'll either cap you from the front, your blind side, your left, right, or back, anywhere. He can get you anywhere, and he'll quick scope you at any time. Same goes with Hoodie Aiden. He is a sharpshooter definitely on Fortnite. I can relate and attest to that. He's been on a couple of my streams as well as the Fortnite streams. And we do have like a couple of dubs in, as well as the COD dubs that we got on I forgot what map it was on COD, but it was in that, and we shared some good memories too. But yeah, everybody's moved on. Everybody's moved on from COD. That's fine. That's them. That's fine. That's them. That's everybody else that's moving on from COD to Battlefield, and that's pretty much understandable. Pretty much so. I would most definitely be surprised if Battlefield were to be up for nomination in this year's Game Awards. I know Expedition 33 is going to be up for nomination in the Game Awards. At least I'm guessing that they're going to be nominated this year. Because based on what Mr. Account has been telling me about Expedition 33 and is very anxious for me to play it, I am working on getting the game, but I'm pretty much well, should the opportunity rises for me to get Expedition 33, I will get it. Definitely by the end of the year. I mean, Mr. Account wants me to play it that bad, so I'll pretty much going to try and pick it up and see what that's about. I have seen a buddy of mine stream the game on Twitch, and he's a fellow streamer on Twitch by the name of C Prince, but he is currently on vacation somewhere in New York. But he streamed Expedition 33, and the stuff that he had to do to beat a boss, to beat an opponent, I would have to say is intriguing. I did not stick around long enough to see him stream Expedition because of work. And work is work. Work is work. Work is work, but it's sometimes frustrating because we are supposed to open at 9, and they had us at a very good schedule to get stuff done way ahead of time before the warehouse opens. It was supposedly 2 in the morning to 10:30, which is perfect. It was perfect. They had us on that schedule for a couple of days, and during those couple of days, I was motivated. I was motivated to get stuff done. I was motivated to go home and spend time with my nephew before streams. I had more time with spending my nephew during the 2 o'clock shift than I had in the 4 o'clock shift. The difference between those two is that I'm not exactly motivated when it comes to 4 in the morning to 12:30. Then me also, and equally, well, let me say this. I'm more motivated in the 2 o'clock shift than I am in the 4 o'clock, because in the 2 o'clock shift that I had at my job, I was motivated to get some stuff done in my aisle, and in the milk cooler, um and then head on home and spend more time with my nephew before my streams, which is good because I can spend time with family and then get some streams in on my platform, which is either between Twitch or YouTube. And then the 4 o'clock shift, which is a normal schedule, I will say, but it was pretty much a regular schedule from the start, 4 in the morning to 12:30. I mean, for a morning shift stalker, because the building usually opens up between 9 to 10 o'clock. But seeing as though Costco wanted to switch to 9 in the morning, which is alright. We were at a great spot, being on the 2 o'clock shift. Some people don't want to wake up at 2, but like I said, that's them. So, we were good for a couple of days until they rearranged our schedules back to 4, which is kind of stupid because we won't have enough time to finish everything, and we won't have enough time to clear out our own trash. We won't have enough time, period, to yeah, we won't have enough time we just won't have enough time, period. But they would split the schedules of drivers and stalkers for them to come in, so I mean, I can probably understand why with the drivers, and I can understand why with the front end, because front end needs coverage, and drivers got stuff to do because it's not easy being a forklift driver. If you are a forklift driver, then if you're a forklift driver, then you know. If you're not a forklift driver, well, consider it a warning that it's not easy being a forklift driver. Plenty of stuff you have to do, plenty of stuff for you to deal with in certain departments, including the traffic. But all in all, I'm not all that motivated in the 4 o'clock shift. I was only motivated for a couple of days at 2 in the morning because, like I said, more time to spend with family before I start my streams. That's pretty much it. Stupid. Just stupid. But that's my bosses for you. And, well, it's already bad enough they're watching me due to my poor performance, and rightfully so, I'll give them that. But the scheduling is stupid. And we have inventory coming up. Okay. That's them, and I will leave it at that. I will leave it at that. But alright, enough of me yapping. Let's get this show on the road. Let's get this show on the road. Alright, first off, we're gonna go to full screen mode. And then we're going to continue our adventure. Because I think I got a cup. Hold on. What is it with these sorry behinds and these prank calls? Alright. I think I have like a couple more activities for me to do. And so it's 3. Alright, so I am going to start with this.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
For a share in Lubor's ill-gotten gil, perhaps?
Here to help me pack? Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished already, in fact.
You're really going to go through with this, then?
I am. But before I go, there is one small issue I'd like your assistance with. Well, 2, in fact.
If it's within my power to help you, I will.
It's the children. I refuse to let them share in my disgrace. And if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe, and provided for, and loved. The Hideaway.
Of course. The children would be more than welcome.
Thank you, Clive. I will not forget this.
Lubor, are you still here?
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy, a damn big one. The League of Outlaws encampment was completely submerged in ether.
What?
Every last one of the bastards has turned, and they're headed this way.
Bandits are one thing, but Akashic bandits are quite another. The town guard won't stand a chance against them. We need to evacuate. There's no time to lose. Ferda, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes, my lord.
Clive, change of plan. The children stay with me for now. I need you to find Conrad and Natalie. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation.
Understood.
I'll do what I can to convince everyone else. Wish me luck.
Oh, this is going to be good.
What's an Akashic? Lubor told me they're like people, but even meaner and scarier.
You have to listen to me. They're coming. You need to evacuate.
Know your place, bearer.
Why do you always have to make such a fuss outside? It's driving away our customers.
Ah, it's you.
What do you want, Lord Underhill?
To pass on an important message. There's been an ether flood. Out in the Velcroy. The camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swallowed. They're no longer just bandits. They're Akashic now. And they could be here at any moment. You need to begin preparing for a full-scale evacuation right away.
Oh, do we? And who was it who gave you this disturbing news, might I ask?
They're both.
Lubor, perhaps? The man spreading the same poison out in the square as we speak. You may believe his lies, my lord, but we know better.
But why would he lie about something like this?
Some twisted attempt at revenge, perhaps. If he had not been unmasked, he may well have been elected our leader. A great honor for one of his kind. One he might well feel aggrieved at having been denied.
Lord Underhill, forgive me, but it has become all too evident where your sympathies lie. Lubor cannot be trusted, and neither, therefore, can you.
You may not trust me. But for the sake of your people, ask yourselves if there is any chance that this is true.
There isn't. You can be certain of that. Now be off with you.
Yep, both of you are
You're making a
idiots.
mistake.
Yeah, they're both idiots.
If our words will not move them, then we must find another way to help save the town.
You're right. Let's speak to Lord Ferda.
Coming. We need to evacuate.
I think we'd better shut up.
What's Lubor raving about now?
Lord Ferda.
Sid, what's wrong?
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie about the Akashic, but they wouldn't listen. They've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor says can be trusted.
The bloody fools.
Which means the town guard can't be counted on for support. But I can. If there's anything I can do to help you defend Dalamil, you only have to ask.
I appreciate it.
Sid! Ferda! I've been looking for you everywhere.
Victor, I thought you'd left.
I couldn't abandon a friend in need. And Lubor is in need at this very moment. Come quickly.
You have to believe me. The Akashic are coming. They don't eat. They don't sleep. They don't tire. And they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There won't be no parley, no mercy granted. We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
They are.
Like that, wouldn't you, bearer?
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
You should run!
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run!
Run!
Far away!
Run!
Just go, Bearer!
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes! Go!
Go on then.
Oh, they are all idiots.
Lubor.
Wait. Someone's coming.
Stop! You're hurting him!
Yeah, they're all idiots.
What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems, and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad. And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that? Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty? Who spends all day, every day making sure things run smoothly round here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever. But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling? He keeps this whole place going. And you act like it doesn't even exist.
Lubor, we've heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right, then. Fine. Gather round if you don't want to die.
Allow me to explain the situation. The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the Velcroy. The place had been abandoned for years, until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of operations. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in this direction.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage, and they are utterly unpredictable. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these creatures come, Dalimil will have the bitterest fight it has ever faced on its hands. The town guard will muster at the north gate. The rest of us will take the south. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic force as soon as it is spotted. And as soon as it has been, we will converge on its position and see that it is driven back from Dalimil at all costs. Conrad, can I count on the support of the town guard?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordination of the messengers in your hands, Victor. And the command of our men in yours, Ferda. If you would both be so kind.
Consider it done.
As you wish.
Natalie, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk barricade themselves inside the bathhouse. And tell the merchant not to waste time securing anything beside the essentials. Preserving life is our one and only concern. As long as we survive, it doesn't matter what trinkets we might lose. Our riches can be regained. And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briar's Kiss stands ready to cover any losses.
Very well. I shall tell them.
Where do I fit into this plan?
Where else but the most perilous place of all? I would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws, Cheratina itself. The main host is most likely still there, and Dalimil will not be safe until it is eradicated, root and branch.
A little gardening. How pleasant.
I doubt it. I have a feeling these weeds will be particularly stubborn.
Luckily, so am I.
So you are. All right then, we all know what we have to do. Now it's simply a matter of doing it. For Dalimil.
Looks like everyone's ready. I'd better not keep them waiting.
And we're off.
That will keep some of them out.
The North Gate.
Any man sighting an Akashic is to raise the alarm immediately. The messengers will see that our entire force rallies to that position. We stand together or we fall alone. Do not forget that.
Dalamil will be safe with us. You have my word.
Oh, I'm about to say, what the heck? Hey, how is he beating me? Chill.
There it is. The flood. But what's waiting for us inside?
This feels like some Silent Night type of crap.
Can't leave a single one alive.
Soil and stone!
Oh, I switched. That's why. Well, that went well. Mhm.
The League is disbanded. I should get back to Dalimil and see how the others fared.
All the Akashic we were able to find have been dealt with. Seems that might be the last of them.
The last of them here, perhaps.
Lubor, Sir Clive has returned.
Clive! What news from Charatina?
It's done. Root and branch.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my lord.
Friends, the Horde has been driven back. The Akashic have been defeated. And we need not fear the arrival of any more, thanks to Clive. Victory is ours.
We bloody did it!
We saved Dalimil.
Lubor, allow me to apologize. After all you have done for this town, we should never have doubted you.
But we did. And for that we are truly sorry. We only hope that you can forgive us.
We need you, Lubor. Dalimil needs you. So, if you would still like to be considered for the position of mayor, you have our backing.
You do remember that I'm a bearer, don't you?
We do. But that is not a stain on your character. It is a stain on ours. We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be, not what you truly are. The man who saved Dalimil twice over.
I see. But I will only accept your proposal on 2 conditions.
Name them.
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my cause. If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed from the start. Unity is the key to defending Dalimil, and I do not doubt that we shall need to call on our combined strength again. When that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together, just as we did today.
Of course. You have our word.
And secondly, you will accept that if I am to lead you, the mistreatment of bearers must end here in Dalimil. Any bearer within our walls shall be afforded the same rights as any other citizen. They will not be judged by what they are, but who they are.
As we failed to do, and came so close to losing everything.
We agree to your conditions. And we have only one in return. That you continue to work for the good of Dalimil, as you always have.
Condition accepted. Well then, it seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. Do I get some sort of special hat? How fickle fate can be. Not so long ago, I had resigned myself to leaving Dalimil in disgrace. And now, I find myself her leader. Here. For everything.
Lubor. About the children.
Fear not, you are of course relieved of your responsibility. I would sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws. I'll make sure they're safe here.
I don't doubt that you will. And not just the children, but everyone in Dalimil.
I'll do my best. Can't have all your hard work going to waste.
Stand by. I'm just answering a message. All right. Well, now that that's finished, where should we go from here?
A fortress?
The garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the markets if we don't cooperate.
I would speak with this Duke about the demands he's made of me.
Saw the captain just now. Wasn't wearing his uniform.
Because he handed it in along with his sword. Said he'd find a better way to protect the town.
Your town needs you. I need you. But the Duke would have me clapped in irons.
Do you have a moment, Clive?
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison and put every able-bodied man to work on the fortifications. The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizens' watch to fill the void. And though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this, they want for bodies. So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier, if only for a few nights.
Of course. Whatever you need.
Thank you, Clive. What would I do without you? Philippe told me he had men stationed at...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble. I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
Absolutely. Our conversation can wait.
Please, proceed.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to his every action. Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason. No. He must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
And who would make him do this?
I would. Myself and several other like-minded individuals. Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle drastic?
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire. That they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival. But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire who must serve her people. He's always been like this. Scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath him. But he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any longer. We must fight him. By all possible means.
Fight him? No. My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach, not to stoke it. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. Your father and his followers included. While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that he may yet be won round.
False hope, I assure you. But I see that your mind is made up. I shall bother you no longer. If you will extend me the same courtesy, I bid you good day.
She certainly has spirit.
Indeed. But unfortunately for us, that spirit is only likely to harden the Duke's resolve, which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. Not that she cares. This is all about her and her father.
Families.
I'm sorry, where were we? Ah, yes. I was about to tell you of Philippe's plans for the town watch, but perhaps it's better that you heard them from him. I believe he's in the market, if you'd be so kind as to seek him out.
Right away.
It's just a pity I cannot join you. I'd like to see the two of you in action together.
Anything could not be a possibility, Slayer. But what's up with you?
Your town needs you. I need you. But the Duke would have me
clapped. The way things are going at the garrison, it'll be up to us to defend the town soon.
So you are content to abandon... Please, I beseech you. If you are a true son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your home.
That's exactly what I am doing, milady. Or trying to, at least. The land is crawling with fiends, and someone has to keep watch.
Even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison? Fine. You're not the only able-bodied man in Northreach. Thank you so much for your help.
She cornered you too, then?
Could hardly get a word in edgeways. Like father, like daughter, eh?
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier, hoping to convince the Dame to join her in fomenting rebellion.
I bet that went well. Her ladyship seems to have a way with people. Anyway, what brings you here?
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh, she did she? Right as always. In fact, you're just the man. We've had some reports, you see. Sightings of, you know what.
They're back.
Seems that way. All over, too. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing, you could go and see what's what.
Right. Where should I look?
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings places them somewhere on its shores.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sightings. Let's rendezvous back here later.
You made... Oh, so you just made that photo today. I edit the photo and... Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much. I truly appreciate the picture. Note that I will try...
Damn it. The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town.
No problem, he says.
Call that a test, Ultima?
Clive, it's me. Are you all right?
I am. But it seems the reports were true. The thralls have returned. I dispatched the few that I found, though.
Well, there's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both?
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though, just to be sure. You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople, stirring up ill feeling towards her father. She'll have her marching on the barracks if we're not careful.
What? This is exactly what the Dane was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down. Be careful out there, all right?
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town screaming blue murder.
not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. And now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sanbreque, just as Great Griga wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore! You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Brandit.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Griga.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order!
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
But she is but a common...
whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell.
Yeah, both the dame and that dude made both them look stupid.
The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines to me. Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady. I will.
I'll play my part too. You still want for numbers. Unlike the enemy. I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise. What about you?
I'll make my way up the road to Oriflamme. I fought a few of these things. And while I can't promise to hold them all back, I should be able to thin the herd.
All right. But take care.
Thank you. Both of you.
You can thank us when it's over.
Till then, madame.
If any get by, you can trust we'll be here to meet them head on.
And so were we.
There are so many of them.
Not for long.
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun.
Well, hello, big boy. Ah, you freaking butt. Oh, you're gonna have your turn, definitely. I'm gonna beat that behind. Freaking bum. Oh, so I have to pre-order Battlefield 6 in order for me to play the beta. So what's the point of all this freaking time? Can you actually confirm that, Slayer? Because you mean to tell me for the last...
That looks
Hold
to
up.
be the last of them. I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town. Come on, Torgal.
Clive, it's good to see you.
And you? The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right. And I was wrong. About everything. I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart. To be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together. Not by force, nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel, because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again. As did you, Sabine. His Radiance said it himself. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. I forgot that. And I am sorry.
I'm sorry too, Father. I should never have taken things so far. I only wanted you to understand how the people felt. How I felt. But my anger got the better of me.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing. I should have listened to you. To all of you.
Your Eminence, your Ladyship, I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions. But I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And we may yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Yes. We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief. And today there are more than ever before.
Madame Isabel is a rare soul indeed. In these dark times, I see that it is not men like me who should lead the realm, but women like her.
You're right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
Forgive me for saying so, milady, but you still do. The Dame said it herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together. And that goes for you, too. You're one of us now.
One of you?
Well said, Captain. Let this be a new beginning. Not only for Sanbreque, but for us.
Well, since there's nothing more to be done here, I should see if Isabel needs any help moving the wounded. How goes the treatment of the wounded? I'd be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would help.
You've helped quite enough for one day, Clive. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must. After all you've done for this town, it is the very least you deserve.
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm, but I sense you would rather have died here.
is a long story.
For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
Very well. Long ago, I had a life in the Crystalline Dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard, the gentlest man I have ever known. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again. And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last. Until we found ourselves here, in Northreach. It was the Veil that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts. Those that could be healed, at least. My love was already too far gone.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Veil supported me through my grief. Shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister. And so I swore that I would always do the same. That I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me. That I would repay my debt to the Veil.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
You're a lot like him, you know. Perhaps that is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive. And I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter, all united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
Always.
Alright, so that's 2 down and the last one to go. Let's see what this one takes us. Kashyyyk. Don't you just hate the little demons? Oh goody, more of the little demons. Hold on. I'm back. I got more into single player game. Wait, what? Those are the prices enabled to play the beta for BO6. This is really dumb that we have to. So, hold up. I didn't read the rest. Oh, I think that I have lost the enthusiasm ability to play online games anymore. I got more into single player games. So what is the point of EA announcing an open beta when we have to pre-order to play the beta? They could have at least said that. I would have understood at the very least. I mean, sheesh. I would have understood for real, but there's always a catch behind every open beta. I have been playing Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. That's what's up. First off, how was the game? And second of all, there's always a catch to everything. We just gotta know what that is, Slayer.
This be Nickelbug.
These people aren't turned. And the village seems safe enough at least. What is going on here?
Ah, did you too heed the call?
Heed the call? No, I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you.
Is that so?
What are you doing here? Is this where you live?
It is my home. The others, they heeded the call.
You keep saying that. What do you mean?
They came here to perform the rite, just as King Barnabas instructed. This village is their altar, where they shall cast their souls upon the gentle waters and give themselves to the Lord.
Give themselves?
Oh, Lord.
Cleanse us of our sins.
Let us be reborn in your loving arms.
Free us from the torment of this mortal realm.
They want to be saved. Forgive me, but did another foreigner like me come here? He was probably wearing a cowl.
You mean the traveler from Stone? Yes. He's staying at my house, toward the rear of the village.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I'll go and greet him.
They seek the same salvation Barnabas did. At least the third chair still lives. Let's go and find him.
Excuse me. Are you with the Undying?
I am. And so it would appear, are you. Lord Rosfield, if I am not mistaken.
That's right. And you must be the third chair.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety. He sent me to find you.
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill. Much less you, my Lord Marquis.
He said that you had failed to report. Is there a reason for that?
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But the more I learned of them, the more my own faith began to falter. You have seen them at their prayers, have you not? They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord with a fervor I have never seen before. Praying night and day that they might be rid of their wicked wills and reborn in their Saviour's light. Not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might continue to serve him. Serve him with all of their beings. I, too, swore to devote my life to the service of my Lord and Master, but this... 'tis different. It is more. And so I would see it through to the end. See these people safe, that they might achieve their dream. That they might do their duty to their Lord. Even if it should keep me from doing my duty to mine.
You do understand what their dream is, don't you?
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become a Kashik. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence of salvation. Forgive me, my lord, but I must remain here. If you are to return to Master Cyril, I would consider it a great... Did you hear that, my lord? Something is happening.
I'll go and find out what. Stay here. Beneath the flood. Oh no. There must be something I can do. Echoes as well. Found her.
Showtime.
Ready. Stay down. now? We meet again. I've killed your kind before.
Didn't I just... Oh my gosh. Okay, dang. I don't know the last time I played Mecha Break. Man, you gotta tell me how Mecha Break was. I'm more into playing Diablo 3, Diablo 4, Diablo Immortal. Golly, you're in the Diablo series now. The game is good. I've been going all in for the Diablo franchise since I'm on my retirement tour. I see. Well, I have been working on my TikTok and I am on a roll. That's what's up. That's what's up. Oh, and JP, I didn't notice you. What's up? Oh, you guys have been talking. Okay. Hmm.
Damn it. Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
I had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation. By devoting themselves to the service of their Lord. Just as I did, when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in. A duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become a Kashyyyk in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
Dang. That's nuts. That's nuts.
They are saved. Founder. I should get this report to Cyril.
My Lord Marquis, welcome back. I am glad to see you hale and whole.
I met with your third chair, Cyril. He bade me deliver his findings to you.
Thank you, my lord. He remained in Ash?
He died protecting the villagers from an echo. I buried him in Mickelberg. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him.
If you could not save him, no one could.
The villagers, they were believers in this savior cult. They prayed to their god that they might be unburdened of their wills. Then an ether flood came, and their wish was granted. Your brother sacrificed himself that they might live. Even knowing that that life was death by another name.
Then he perished defending liberty. A hero's end. For the right to choose how one dies is no less sacred than the right to choose how one lives.
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people could die on their own terms.
A noble ambition. To die for one's cause is the most perfect expression of one's faith. It matters not how misguided others might judge one's decision to be. Only that the decision is one's own. We live according to the teachings of our order. We believe in them, we protect them, and yes, we die for them. For better or worse, that is our creed.
But he didn't die for your creed. He died to save them. And you still believe that what he did was right?
I believe that he believed it was. We of the Undying are not slaves, but willing servants. And this was his will, the ultimate expression of it.
All right. I'd like to know this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. It's only right that I remember them. That is my duty.
Of course. I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs at once. My lord, it has been, and shall ever be, the greatest honor of my life to serve House Rosfield. Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important. I pray with all my heart for your success. And were they here, I have no doubt but that every one of my fallen brothers and sisters would feel the same.
Well, that's pretty much it. Yeah, so I want to get as much of these side quests done as much as possible, but it looked like I finally did them all, except for one, which kind of happened to be the hideaways. Wait, there's like two more. But I think I'll probably save it for next time. Actually, never mind. Never mind. I think I'll just keep playing. I think I'll just keep playing.
What do you think happened to Miss Middledore? I heard she was kicked out of the university.
Sid, you have to help us.
With what? You didn't take apart another of Mid's contraptions, did you?
No. Well, yes. But that's not what we want to talk to you about.
It's Miss Mididol. She's been acting strange. Very strange. She's barely ever around.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there. Her head's in a crowd.
In the clouds.
That's what I said. In the clouds.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind. When did you last see her?
Not long ago. Right after she got back from saving you from Stoneir.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise. It did take quite a battering on the way there and back.
You didn't break it, did you, Sid? You really should be more careful around Miss Mididol's inventions. Don't listen to her. Even if you did break the Enterprise, you could put it back together, couldn't you?
But who's gonna put Miss Mididol back together? She seems really sad.
Why don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
You do that? For us? She's in her dungeon.
Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon.
Thanks for the warning.
Alright, so I had the fan on in the background because I'm kind of... Well, I'm just hot.
Mid, if you have a...
That's it! I knew it! The answer was right here under my arse all along! If this doesn't steer to the skies, nothing will!
To the skies? You aren't trying to give the Enterprise wings, are you?
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. They're worried about you. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so I'm gonna do something about it. The Fallen had their chance, but they relied too much on magic. And see where that got them? But not me. I've discovered how to do it without. Well, almost. First I need to make a prototype.
And is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But if her godfather's offering to lend a hand, I'd be happy to take it. First I'll need oil. And not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the Tub and Crown. Refined stuff, like they make in Ordil. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Light, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure the Cursebreakers will know where you might find some.
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help, remember?
I should speak with one of the Cursebreakers before I set off for Old Hill. See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
Alright, let's get a move on.
Has Mididol mentioned a new project yet?
Not exactly. She seems preoccupied, but then again, when isn't she?
All right, Sid. Come to buy us around, have you?
Only if you earn it. Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next project. You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm. Any ideas?
Most bones are the same. Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break. If it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve you better. You know what an adamantus is?
I do. And I know to give them a wide berth. Will any old adamantus do?
Well, with shells, the older the harder. There's a rumour of an ancient adamantus down in Karava, near Ul Bidza. Or what's left of the village anyway. But don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Twinside's hundreds of leagues away. That'd mean the crystal is...
massive. Aye.
I've got a new design for a blade.
So it's got to be like outside. The outside looking in.
Would you like to see my wares? Certainly. Here you are. Farewell, traveller.
But what if the Akashic come again?
Then we'll give them another taste.
Well, that's going down that way. I need to go the opposite way. I'm going to be looking into Restream's Aircast for multi-streaming on Twitch and Rumble. Oh! Interesting path you're taking. That is an interesting path you're taking. Because I believe a certain legendary streamer has already achieved that, so I am all but not surprised somebody else is partaking in that venture. You definitely gotta let me know how that turns out. Oh, you little butt! Freaking Fleabag.
Here we are again. Carava. If you were a tortoise talker, where would you hide?
Yeah, I'm not dealing with that little moose.
It looks like we
Almost slipped there.
If Mid needs another, she can come and get it herself.
So I wonder where the other tortoise is. Or maybe we already defeated it. So now I think all that's left is obtain the... I don't know.
Have care.
Excuse me. God, me. Kick has a lot of Kick has a lot of adult content on their platform. That's the reason why I didn't choose Kick for my first choice, because it's not gaming friendly for people who have stability in that matter. Kick I don't really like because it has a lot of adult content. And it also has a lot of gaming content too, but adult content, yeah, that's understandable. And still it's making a truck full of money though.
What do you think? I made myself a pair of bellows, just like Blackthorn showed us. Give him my thanks, will you? These things have stoked a fire under our asses just when our spark was about to go out.
Are those bellows easy to work then?
I've got a new design for a blade.
I feel like an apprentice again.
I am wandering off like a daggone mug.
I have some things for sale.
I hope you have some oil for sale. No.
Thank you. Go safely now.
It's good to see the men back at work.
Aye, and roast chocobo on our plates again.
Furnace is roaring away without a scrap of crystal or a drop of magic.
But what if the Akashic come again?
Then we'll give them another taste of Dravos to steal.
Well then, this is not the place for me to get oil then, is it? Well, I obviously should have known that I was supposed to purchase from here. Oh, what the heck? So that means there's a... Okay, there we go.
Mid's oil. After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all. After it!
So it would be somewhere in this area. There it is.
I better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype. Mid, tell me this is all you need.
You make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realised I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0. And a cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though, that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
Wait. The children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear. Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The young'uns? But why would they... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
Sid! Is Mid still hiding from us?
She wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it? Is it an airship? I bet it's an airship!
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you 3 can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales?
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember!
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find. All the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds, just in case.
That's good to know.
Look! I found it! Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid.
Hopefully it's the last thing Mid needs.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Not exactly. Well, did they have it?
They did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
Will it work? It's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own, but with the right cog in the right place, well, You just wait and see. That should do it. Here goes nothing. Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The Mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes. Children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head, or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my Mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work...
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. Ooh, I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
My bad. Something came up. I'm back.
What shall I do with your model? You spent a lot of time on it. We both did.
What, that old thing? Not healthy to cling to your failures, Clive. They'll weigh you down, you know.
Sound advice.
Still, I suppose my prototypes will probably be worth a fair bit when I'm as famous as Bart's the Builder. Seeing as you're always strapped for coin, suppose I can give it to you. Just make sure you get a good price when you do come to part with it.
I'd say that was up to you as much as me.
Indeed.
Has Middledole mentioned a new project yet?
Not exactly. She seems preoccupied, but then again, when isn't she?
Alright, my good lads, that is going to be it for today. I'm going to have to go ahead and rest up. I had a long day today. Alright, I'm going to turn the camera on so I can see you guys out. It truly has been a pleasure. Well, alright everyone, that was an adventurous ride through every side quest that we had to do, but we finally got some of it, the majority of it done. So now, we may possibly have our finale after all, at least for Final Fantasy 16. So the next time I stream, it'll be for the big leagues, for the main event, for the main mission. So, time to sharpen our swords for, I think, the finale for Final Fantasy 16 will go down Thursday. Or maybe Friday, we'll see. But yeah, JP the Dude, Doomslayer, thank you for coming. And to the rest of you who is watching this video, thank you for watching. I hope to see you on the next stream. For until then, this is Jaden X1 telling you to keep it locked right here on YouTube. And I will see you on the battlefield next time. Have a blessed day, everybody, and have a good night. See y'all later.